So I'm going to show you 3 scenarios or 3 like scenes where you can use where you can modulate, and I'll show you 3 different ways to modulate in those 3 different scenes. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah, let's get into it. Now, the first scene or the first scenario is when the song ends with do. Now, this is the easiest way to modulate. So I'm going to take this song. Listen now. You alone are my strength, my shield. You alone are my spirit need. You alone are my heart desire, and I love. I'm playing on C to worship you. You alone. Oh, this song is so sweet. So now, what do? I modulated from C to C sharp. Take note, the song ended on the root. That's do. To worship you, right? So it ended on do. So now, what do? I just did something like this. To worship you. Yeah, now this is the first and like I said, the easiest way to modulate is simply by, since you landed on the root, you just emphasize on your roots and modulate. Literally just move to the next note. So it's simple. Now I just did 4/4. So worship 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 you. So this can work in many cases and many songs where the song ends on do. You just emphasize the do and modulate. You understand? That's scenario 1. Now, scenario 2 is when the song ends on any other notes apart from do. So let's take, for instance, the song ends on fa or so. Now I'm going to give this song as an example. Demons tremble at your presence. What a mighty God you are. What a mighty God you are. Yeah. Glory, glory, hallelujah. Everything written about you is great. Now I ended the song on fa. So imagine from this point I'm meant to modulate. How would I do it? Simple. Everything written about you is great. Demonstrate. Now look at what I did. Now, you play the notes, the ending notes on the key you are on. Then you play that same notes on the key you are modulating to, and then you go back to your root. So what I did was I played fa on C, then I modulated, I played fa on C sharp, and then I went to my do on C sharp. Now, the reason why I went back to my do on C sharp is because modulation can be tricky and confusing sometimes. And if you're not, maybe you are playing for someone that's not too professional, it's very easy for the person to go off key during modulations like this, especially when you do not go to the root note immediately. That's why after going far, we have to go back to the root note to emphasize in the mind of the singers that, okay, this is where we are. So take note. Everything written about you is great. Demons tremble, you understand, at your presence. So it's simple. So whatever notes you end on that, apart from your roots, you play that note, you play that same note on your modulated key and go back to your roots on the modulated key. That's the second way to modulate. Now the third and final way I'm going to be showing you is I actually like using this a lot. Now I don't know if you've seen my video on the 6-2-5 progression I did something like this. Yeah, 6-5 I love it a lot. So now you can use that to modulate. How? It's simple. Now it doesn't matter whether the song ends on do or ends on fa or anything. You can always use this 6-5 progression. So I'm going to be using this same song, Demons Tremble at your presence, and I'm going to use the 6-5 progression to modulate. So just watch and try and follow me. Alright. So demons tremble at your presence. What a mighty God we serve. What a mighty God we serve. Yeah. Glory, glory, hallelujah. Everything written about you is great. Demons tremble at. So what did I do? Now, the 6-5-1 progression is a progression of 4 chords: La, Re, So, Do. So this is what you simply do. You do your La and Re. That's the first part of the progression. La, Re on your initial key, and then you do So, Do on the key you want to modulate to. Do you understand? So see what I did. La, Re, La, Do. It has this construct and it actually blends beautifully. So everything written about you is great. Demons tremble at your presence. You understand? So it's very beautiful, it's very nice. So you can do this for many progressions actually, not just the 6-5-1 progression. If you know any other maybe 4 chord progression, there are so many, just any other progression, just do the first 2 parts of the progression on your initial key and then modulate and do the remaining 2 parts. Let me apply it one last time. Everything written about you is great. So that's it. These are some tips and some nice ways you can modulate instead of just doing the conventional. You can spice it up a bit with these stuff and make your modulation sound nice. So you see, modulations are very important when you are anytime modulate. It's very important. So you take note of this. You would always want to create a bit of tension when you modulate. Most of the times it's nice to create tension when you modulate, and it just gives the song another. It's like you are playing a whole different thing. You have been playing the same thing on one key, and it seems like, okay, we have been hearing this, but by the time you modulate, it's as if you are playing a whole different. It's the same thing though, but you understand? So yeah, that's all for this lesson on modulation. Thanks for watching. Subscribe. God bless you.